Good morning, everyone. My name is Srinivas. Today, I will be showing how to supply a particular test data to a particular test case from an Excel sheet in Selenium Java using a page object model framework. So, this is the scenario. The requirement is test data 1 need to supply to test case 1 and test data 2 need to supply to test case 2, like the test data 3 to test case 3. I'll show you in the Excel sheet. So this is a sample test data I have, and we have username, password, and we can include so many details also, like address, payment information, order details, everything. But for demo purpose, I am showing only two rows or two columns, username and password. uh, if you see here, right, first row I am including with method name, because we need to supply test data based on the test case method name. So if you see here, I have three test cases: login user 1, login user 2, login user 3. So each method need to get separate data from the Excel sheet. Login user 1 need to get standard user, login user 2 need to get standard locked out user, login user 3 will need to get problem user. So how it works, how to achieve it, I will show you. First I will run and show you whether it is correctly retrieving data from Excel sheet and supplying in the application. Let me show you. Let's close this. I'm just running this class with the three test cases. If you observe here, first username is test login user 1 need to get standard user. So it taken standard user from the Excel sheet, logged in. Okay, logged in user, it is passed, and the second test will run now, login user 2, with second row of data with locked out user. Yeah, locked out user, it passed. Now again that it will goes to third test case, login user 3. Login user 3 will get a problem user as a third row data. See, I'm just given wait 3 seconds to see that username. If you observe login user 1, login user 2, login user, see, three test cases run and three test cases are passed with three different test data from an Excel sheet. If you see, three different test data we have for each test method, we have each test case test data. So how to read this type of data, I will show you now. So first I will tell you the approach how I am taking into an map. So if you see here, first row, first column I reserved it for method name to identify which method it need to pass in a test case. If test case method is matched with this method column, like login user 1, then I need to supply particular row data. So in this case I need to retrieve this as a key and this row data as a value. So how to do that? And we have a map, right, in collections. So map how it will be like, it is having store the data in a key value pair. See, this is the key and this is the value. So I need to map data in a method name, okay, and the string. So once it matches method name, I need to read this value again. This we don't know which column it is, right? So for this again I am just mapping as per the key value pair again, like to identify which column the value related to, right? So this is standard user is a username, right? So I need to map column name as key again and standard user as a value. So how we can achieve it is, and value should be like, again I am just checking uh, map again string. See, now this is the key and this whole string is a value. In this value again I need to identify through column name as a key and value as a value, right? So that's why I taken another map inside that map, like this. It will be map. Now we'll get row data method name as login user, and a key value per column name with column value is a value we will get it. I will show you in the code how we need to read the data. So this is an example. uh, Let me close this. If you observe here, right, I'm just created a class excel reading and given file path, excel file path from src main resources and test data at xlsx, and we need to declare file here and created object file, and we are reading through workbook. This is xlsx, right? We need to create workbook file, and once we created workbook we need to get the sheet name from that workbook, right? So from that object we have a method got dot get sheet and get sheet with that sheet name, or we can use with the get sheet index also 0 1 2 like that. And once we read this sheet, now we need to get the data from that sheet. So as I said, right, I need to get key, like a login user as a key and the cell value as a again column with key value pair I need again. So that's why I taken this as a map. So map I have taken with key and row data as again key value pair, and I just declared data map in a hash map. Now I need to include from the first row onwards, because first headers we no need required, right? Because we are starting test data from that first row, like excluding header it will start from first row. In excel sheet index start with 0 0, right? So row and columns, so we need to get the data from first row. So I given int I equal to 1 here. So string, I am giving row key. I need to pass here as a row key, one key value, right? So I just declared row key as a variable here, and in that variable what I am getting, I need to get this open. I need to get that login user one. Like method names are already reserved the first column, right? So see, first column, first row, so 1. If you see I equal to 1 here, and always it will be in first column only, right? 0 column. So the index is 0, I am giving get cell value of 0 dot get string cell value. So we will get retrieve this login user one as a key, and in this key again we need to pass all the test data, whatever there here in columns, everything we need to pass again into a inside map. So inside map we need to pass it, so that we will consider as a another map. So again I taken map here, I declared raw data as a variable in a hash map. Again in map we need to insert data by using right put method. So I am just giving raw data dot put of exactly whatever the column name is, I am taking that as a here key, where key I am inserting key as a column name, and value again into the value here. uh, this is starting from first column. So 1 1, so first column is username, the password, correct, password is second column. So row dot get row of I dot get cell of 2, second column, correct, cell value. Again if suppose if you want to read everything like credit card details, address, everything, you can insert just row data dot put of column name, that we need to pass it as a key, and key dot get row of I dot comes to row, and get cell of 3, third column, right, dot get string cell dot get string cell value. uh, we can give suppose credit card 1 2 3 4 2 3 4 5 4 5 6 like this suppose, and it will also read. Okay, and once it read a row key we have, and row data also we have. So row key it will goes to first parameter key, and a value will goes with the row data. So now we need to put this row key and row data into a data map, right? So I am just again putting that like inserting data with row key comma row data. Now we can just for checking purpose I am just giving a data map here. We will once it is read, we will be closing the workbook and filing file closing and data. Now we will see our test data reading line by line by using a debug mode. So I added breakpoints here, test row key, username, password, credit card details, and finally I'm printing data map what test data it is printing for that particular row key, and finally all data I am printing here based on the row key particular test data is printing or not. Now I will be running this as a debug mode Java application. The code will execute and stop here at the first breakpoint. From then onwards we can go step by step and see our values. See it is stopped here. Now we need to see our values, right? Okay. Mm, sorry. Okay, so we need to see our variables, right? Windows show view variables. See, here we can see our variables for this particular class. Here I equal to 1 initially. Now we go one step. See, now once it come here, it is already processed first row key. So row key, if we see login user 1, that is the key. So correct only. If we go to our Excel sheet, login user 1 is the key. So it taken correct value. Now go to second step. So username. So what is the row data here? Initially it is taken as username column and value is standard user. Correct only. Next, you see it is taken password, value is secret sauce. Correct only. And next, uh, credit card CC. See, it is taken credit card as a column and 1 2 3 4 as a value. See, actually hash map is not maintained instruction order, right? So no need to worry about this because we are maintaining a key value pair. And next we are printing here. If we go to console here, now next step is printing, right? So printing particular data. So for login user 1, this is the key and the values are credit card equal to 1234, username equal to standard user, password equal to secret source. So like this we are taking and maintaining in a data map. Now we will go to the next iteration. See, now value is 2. So row key is login user 2. Correct na? And next step, the data, row data. So row data, first initially it is taken username, logged out user, correct only, logged out user. Next, hash map, password it is taken, secret sauce. Next, credit card 2345, correct only, 2345. The same way it is printing second, login user 1, login user 2, it is printed particular data for particular login user. Now we go to iteration 3, login user 3, correct only, row data, username it is taken problem user, password it is taken as secret sauce same, and credit card 3456 I think, yeah. So problem user, secret sauce 3456. So it is taken the values from the Excel sheet correctly, and we are printing again at last here. So login user 2, login user 3 and login user 1. So it read all the values from the Excel sheet and it is maintaining as a key value pair. Now we closed a workbook, closed a file and system.out.println, now data map. If you see at last we have whole data map. How many users are there? All the data will be present in that data map. So now based on this data map, we can, based on that key, we can retrieve the data. Got it right? Now we can, now we will see how to integrate this raw data as per the key into our particular test cases based on the method name. So we will go to our test cases here. We have 3 test cases, right? Now how I integrated I will show you. So I created one utilities package. In this package I created class Excel read map. Through map I am reading it, right? So I given this name and I have created one method, data map method here, and the same code previously what we discussed here. I am just returning this data map, and we need to avail this Excel reading data in every class, right? So I have created one base class, so every class extends this base class, so it will be available in every class. And so I created, so all the common data will be present in base class, like config reading, property file reading, and properties like before method, after method annotations, also like launching browser. So everything common data will be present in base class. So when we extend this base class, it will be available in that particular child classes. And I have given this map, right? So Excel read map. So what is this? The same we need to give here in base class. And I created one method here also, get Excel data. From the Excel data we are reading, right? So I created this method name, get Excel data. And I need to get Excel data, right? So locally I need to get that data map from here. We are returning data map here, right? So I need to assign it to particular variable here in base class. So I given this Excel data, uh, and the type is map, and how it will be like key, and again key value pair it was there, right? Like this is key and key value. So I given the same type. And from where we need to get the data, Excel read map is the class. So Excel read map dot data map is the method. So Excel read map dot data map. So now every data will be here, that means common class it is there. So when we extend base class, this Excel data is available at every class. Now we are returning Excel data to use this. Now we will go to our test cases. So I have created three test cases here. Test case login user 1, login user 2, login user 3. What I have done is, first I am getting this method name. Once we come into test case, right, we need to get this method name. To print this method name, there is already uh, one for like one way, like a new object dot get class dot get enclosing method dot get name. So I am assigning this into method name string, and this same method name I will be passing as a key, string key equal to method name. I am assigning this method name into some key, like to find out based on the key. Now we returned Excel data from this base class, right? Returned Excel data. Now in Excel data, every data will be there like a key value pairs. So when we go to here, I am just mentioned a condition. If get Excel data contains a key with method name. So here method name is login user 1. Method name will be assigning to key. So what is the key here? Get Excel data contains login user 1. So in the whole data map, it will search for that key wherever it is. So it will find for login user 1 where it is. So now it is having login user 1 here. So the condition will match, so it will come inside that. And get data, this is a, I need to get a username and that particular value, password and that particular value, credit card and that particular value, right? So how we can achieve this is, so I just given some map, key value pair map, that is a get data I given to retrieve the data. Since we need to avail it everywhere, right? So I given public here. And if you go here, get data, so get data equal to what we have, get Excel data, we have data based on the key. What is the key? User 1. So dot get key. So when we get key from user 1, login user 1, so based on that key user 1, it will fetch, this is the key, this is the value. So it will fetch that value and assign in the get data. Now what we are doing is, we can use at anywhere in our test case. Suppose a home page, login page, I created objects here. And yeah, login page, login user. So what login user exactly will do is, I have created username and password to login and clicking a button here. So you're sending a username, sending a password here. So how to read this username and password is, like if you come here, login page, login user, I need to pass two values here, right? If you go to login page, I created a method with two parameters, username and password, and I need to pass these two parameters here. So you see here, login user has two parameters, so I need to pass two parameters, username and password. So where I am getting username? From get data. So get data dot get of. So in get data, login user 1, all the key value pairs will be stored. Now from that again, by using the key we can retrieve the particular data only inside that map. So get data is a map. It is having three key value pairs. Inside that again, based on the key we are retrieving the data. That means get data dot get of key. What is the key? Username. That means column name. So based on that username key, the standard user will retrieve. And password, get data dot get of what is the key? Password. Password contains secret sauce, that is the value it will retrieve. And based on that it will supply into login page. It will send username and password, and it will click on login, and it will log out. Once it is completed, after method will be called, it will close the browser, it will quit it. So this is how it will works. So based on the condition of a particular method matches in that Excel sheet data, then particular test data we will be retrieving and supplying to the particular test case. So this is the way we can easily get the data, each test case with particular test data. Now we will run and see all the test cases execution, whether it is taking correct data and executing. Run as test engine. Opening browser. So first test case, login user 1 will get standard user data. And just waited 3 seconds to see correct username password is applying or not. And this is the second test case, login user 2. The second test data it got locked out user, and third one will execute with problem user. See, it is taken as problem user from third row. And our execution is completed. So past three test cases, login user 1, login user 2, login user 3. So this is how it will works. Thank you so much for everyone. I will be posting all the real-time examples. Please subscribe and also share with all the testers, because it may useful for their framework development. Thank you.